Is he still that great?
No.
That he can sit here taking this time? And how many other players would teams be willing to allow this kind of behavior?
Well, seemingly it's only one team is allowing this behavior.
Right.
And it's because Pittsburgh has backed themselves into a quarterback corner here.
What about the Saints?
The Saints should call him as well.
So it's two teams now.
Yes, but he hasn't been linked to them in any way, shape, or form throughout the entire offseason. I mean, Aaron Rodgers was very publicly working out with Pittsburgh's newly acquired wide receiver at UCLA, DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
So he had already kind of put that out there that he was dipping his toe into the black and gold waters to see if this was a situation in a marriage that could possibly work for a year or two, however long that he wants to play and can physically still do it. He was pretty decent at the end of last year. And I imagine if he does play this year and his head is in the right space, he'll be as good as Russell Wilson and Justin Fields were last year. I mean, he's good enough to get them 9 or 10 wins, but he's good enough to get them into the playoffs but not win a game. That's kind of what the Pittsburgh thing is for the last few years.
So then why?
Why ego? Why else?
Why? I almost feel like...
Ego, money. You don't want to go out how he went out the last couple of years. Injury on the fourth snap of the game, and then a very lackluster Jets season in which he won less games than Zach Wilson did the year before. That's not how you want to go out when you're a player like Aaron Rodgers, a first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-time MVP. That's not how you want to see your career.
But I'm not sure that's how I want to go either. Going as, okay, you're playing as well as Russell Wilson or Justin Fields.
No.
So how does that cap a great career?
It doesn't. He's just playing to play at this point.
Right.
He's playing because he still wants to, and he still can. And the want to is the big question with him. I mean, this is the guy who famously said he was 90% retired when he went on the darkness retreat, came out of it, and said, I want to play for the Jets. Okay? And then now he's spent this whole entire offseason, yes, personal issues and things going on behind the scenes in his life, notwithstanding, he has yet to make a decision, and we're almost to June. So where's your head at, buddy?
My concern also is I just think it's a bad look for the rest of your team. We've said this so many times. If you're going to be a team player, then you actually have to, with the team, you have to go through those training camps. You've got to go through those workouts. You got to go through that.
Yeah, I think
you got to show, especially at Three River. Don't you think that in a place like Pittsburgh, you have to show that you're one of the people, as opposed to you're going to fly in on a private plane, drop in, and hopefully win 10 games?
I think I'm more equipped to answer this as someone from there. Absolutely, they don't like that there.
Yeah,
they don't like people who, I mean, Chris, there were reports years ago like Ben Roethlisberger wouldn't wait in line in a club and he would cut the line to get in, and that caused an uproar. That's just not how that area. That's not how the people of that area like.
Yeah, it's May 20th. It's May 20th. Pittsburgh, the Steelers OTAs begin on the 27th. They begin a week from today. I would imagine in the next couple of days, maybe by the weekend, we'll have a decision. Aaron Rodgers will speak.
Will he take his talents to
yeah, he's going to take his talents to Pittsburgh.
Should we make a wager about when this happens? Let's bet something. I will not bet a Philly cheesesteak.
I
will not do it.
Beat me to it.
I will not do it.
I think it's going to happen.
So sorry, Philly.
I think it's going to happen by the weekend
no.
with OTA set to start on Monday, and then we'll be off and running. And I think we can finally put this whole thing behind us, and then we can talk about what they're going to look like with him and what type of chemistry he's going to have with DK Metcalf and their other weapons that they got. So I think we'll be good to go soon.
All right. I mean, I would be willing to wager on when, because I think that's the only thing we can wager on with him right now. We think he's going to play, but when? We can do some kind of betting on this.
See, I mean, with all due respect, I don't know if that's how this job in this show is supposed to work, but I don't care. I feel like we're being held up.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk about people who are signed and ready to play.
Now, do you not care because Pittsburgh's going to be kind of a non-factor this year, or are you just so sick of Rodgers, the story, and the just kind of looming over the league?
And not even like Rodgers specifically, but look, you're not there, and every day we're going to talk about it. It's just okay, when you're ready to make a decision. He said there were outside influences, right? That were, he was handling some personal business. So let him do what he needs to do. And when he's ready to come back, then let's talk about it. But, if you want to get held hostage all summer, all spring and summer, where's Aaron going? Then Sure.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.